Hey girlies, it's Brianna here, and so I want to show you beginners just how to get this look, and it's going to be fun. So we want to first start by moisturizing our skin prior to application. This glow product will go right on top, and it's going to do you some fun glow. Wait a minute, who's that girl? Right here, we're going to be doing our brows. The product that I'm using is brow soap, and you can use pretty much any brand. I forget the brand that I'm using for this one, but not too bad. The next step we're going to do is apply some concealer about 1 to 2 times lighter than your natural skin tone or foundation. Purpose of this technique is to highlight your underneath your base. We're next going to go ahead and blend that out all over, and notice here that I'm using a patting technique. Going back to our brows, I allow that soap to kind of set a little bit. It gets a little moisture, too much moisture sometimes. So you just want it to kind of solidify just a bit, and then we're going to clean it up with the brush, and we're going to use the comb to kind of like shape it for us. Next, be sure to remove any and all brow soap residue, and this just kind of acts as just a better blend when you go in to apply the rest of your makeup. So you just want to clean up as much as that residue as possible. We're also going to start applying our foundation, and here I'm using the BB cushion. I actually got this from Amazon. It was super cheap. It was like $8. And just find one that's in your shade. BB cushions are typically Korean brands, so you can pretty much get this off of Amazon. But I like this product just due to the fact that it's very lightweight, and you're able to just pat it all around your face and get it in, and you see how this is already giving me this beautiful like smooth coverage. Next product we're going to be applying is some lip tint, and this is by the Wonder Brow. I love this tint, and we're just going to apply it and allow it to sit. Next, we're going to apply some Rude Cosmetics Cream Blush, and you can actually find this at Ulta. This one's a little bit on the pricier side. I think it runs around $33 or $35, but I just applied it to the bridge of my nose, a little on my forehead, and I wanted some warmth on my chin. So this is just giving me all of the warmth that I'm looking for. We're next going to apply contour. And you just want to find a contour color that's like about 3 shades darker. There is a technique to this. If you happen to be of a lighter complected skin, I would just find something that's between 2 to 3 shades, just slightly darker, and maybe slightly with like a grayish undertone. This one has, it's very rich. Um, dark brown, and it's got a bit of a grayish undertone, which is really perfect because it I don't want to look red, and so just kind of blending this out um, with my fingertips. Another thing to mention is that about this product, this is a trio pack concealer. palette, a trio concealer palette by NYX NYX Cosmetics, and you can still find these in several shades. I also want to mention that I did like a little triangle shape around the chin area, and this is me trying to shape by contouring. So contour, I'm trying to like bring things in, and then the highlight, I'm trying to bring areas out. So bring areas forward. Um, and so this will take a couple of practices depending on your face shape. We want to figure that out first. I'm now removing the tint. It's just giving me just a beautiful plum color, which again, love, love, love Wonder Skin Tint. And now I'm cleaning my hairline because I'm getting ready to like prep my hair, put my wig on. Here is just hair placement. This is not a hair tutorial, but since we're on screen, I was like, might as well just put it on. After letting that set, I'm using an HD powder. You can actually find this by NYX. I believe I got this one off of Amazon. I love, 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 love HD powders. This is actually my go-to setting powder for everything. It's micro fine. It's not heavy. It's extremely lightweight, and it's going to absolutely set your face. Like it's going to set the makeup so it won't budge. So you do a good job at just placing this all over. I use a big old brush, and I'm now in the one of the final steps is applying this bright shimmer to the inner corners of my eyes, and it's got this beautiful pearlescent color to it. Several palettes you can definitely find as in drugstore makeup. This palette is actually from a professional palette. I don't want to leave the name here because it's really, really expensive. But if you want to know, just shoot me a comment. Next, we're going to be setting the whole face with the Morph setting spray. And now we're going to apply the lip balm gloss over this tint here. Okay, the fun part. We're now getting into our black winged liner, and I'm actually using a cake liner. So it's very smooth. You just spray it with like some water, and then you're able to activate it and start placing it on. You can absolutely use a pencil liner, and you could also use like a cream liner. I love cake liner. This is just I feel like a professional habit for me, just to have a product like that in my kit. Um, but you can find this at MAC Cosmetics, and I know you can also get this online as well. In pretty much any um, retail store, I believe. getting down into our brows. And so for the brows, um, I'm kind of using a bit of the residue that was right on that brush because I wanted something kind of on a darker end. So I didn't apply anything more, but I'm now just using whatever's left on my brush just to kind of darken and kind of create a shape with my brows already set. So often when you start putting on powders, your brows begin to fade a bit, and so instead of me just spraying down my brows and or putting some alcohol on it, I'm just gonna go in with some color. And a tip for brows is just strokes, just light strokes, in the shape in your desired shape. And that is it. We're all done. This is the Pearl Eyes Glam. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.